This is very simple, quick and easy way to use your vinyl or even cut your vinyl to this size and make a pouch. Welcome back to the channel. In today's tutorial, I am going to show you how to make one of these zipper pouches. So remember I told you in the last video when we did another version of the vinyl zipper pouch that I've had these pieces of vinyl that I bought at the Everything Embroidery Market, and I'm trying to use them up. So this version, I didn't want to cut it into 3 pieces. I just decided to use the one whole piece. So this is very simple, quick and easy way to use your vinyl or even cut your vinyl to this size and make a pouch. Keep in mind that if you have directional print fabric or vinyl, you have to pay attention to that because it's going to be upside down on the back side. This is printed all over. This print is all over. So that's why I'm not too worried about it. So basically what's happened here is, you know, that and that with a zipper in the middle, and you stitch the sides. So this piece of vinyl it's 8 inches wide. Well, it's 8 inches this way. And it's 10.5 this way. Yeah. 8 by 10.5. And then I cut my zipper. This is a number 5 zipper, 5 millimeters being this piece here. So this is number 5. And I cut this, it's like 10.5 inches long. And my zipper pull. So that's all I need for this. Another thing I use is the point turner just to turn the points out. And I'll show you at the machine, or maybe I'll get the sticky tape, the double-sided sticky tape. And we're gonna put it down here and we're gonna stick it to our zipper tape, so that it can stay in place for when we're sewing it on the machine. So I'll go get the tape and we will go from there. This is the double-sided sticky tape that I have. It is 1/4 inch wide, and let me just find the end. There it is. And I just put this along the edge of my vinyl. So if you don't have like pieces of vinyl this size, obviously you can cut your vinyl to the size you want. So I put tape here. I also put tape on this side, but we're not gonna pull off the backing on one of the sides immediately. We're just gonna do it on one end. I mean, we're not gonna pull off the backing on both ends right now. So you just stick that down, and I use a pin to help me pull the backing up, and it leaves the glue. It leaves the glue there. So if you can see like some shine going on there, that means the glue is there. And what I do is I leave some extra length. I put it to closer to here. And then I just stick it in place at about this point. That's what I do. And I just make sure, you know, it's like nice and straight, just like the last zipper pouch. And now we're gonna go to the machine and we're gonna top stitch here. So I'll see you over at the machine. Now I'm at the machine. This is called a Teflon foot. So I use this foot to sew vinyl, clear, jelly, those kind of materials. And I just top stitch, so I use it and I move my needle 5 points across. Again, I'm using a Bernina and it can move 5 points to the left or right. That's what I did. I move it 5 points to the right, so that way. And I change my stitch length to 3, and then I just top stitch across the top. I don't know if you can see the stitching, but that's what it looks like. And now, let's see if I can do this here without going back to the table. Remember the tape that we put here? We're gonna peel it off and stick it onto the other side of the tape. Maybe I will move to the table. It will be better for you to see. Okay, back on the table. This piece is stitched on. This is the side with the tape on it. Now let's take the backing off. And be careful, like when you're going to use it, like it doesn't stick to something else. So what I do is I make sure that my sides are nicely lined up. And then I fold this down and try to make sure your sides here are even. And then I just stick it in place where I want it to go. The good thing is you could like undo it if you need to. It's very easy to like take it off and put it back on. And in order for me to go sew it on the machine now, I just open the zipper. And now I go to the machine and I'm stitching this side, and then I will come back and show you how I put the zipper pull on. Okay, both sides are stitched, and I know that I want my zipper pull going this way. And apparently I've lost my zipper pull. Maybe I took it to the machine. I did. Okay, here's my zipper pull. And I know that I want my zipper pull closing this way, opening this way. Now, here's the reason I leave this long. You can put your zipper pull on and then turn this inside out. Like you can do this. Let me show you, because maybe some people might have a hard time understanding what I say. So you can put your zipper pull on like that and then turn this inside out. And that's the reason for having this long tail, right? And then you close your bag this way. Like, it's that simple. You just make sure that your measurement from your zipper tape to where you fold is the same on both sides, and you do a straight stitch down. That's super easy. Because I don't want to waste tape, I cut my zipper shorter. If it's like the little pouches that I make, I cut my zipper shorter. And what I do is, because I know I want my zipper pull to go that way, I turn it inside out first. I turn it inside out first, and then I put my zipper pull on. And I put my zipper pull on twice because I want my zipper to be closed when I'm sewing the sides. I don't like going over the sides with here open. So I do that, and then I go through here again, and then I put my zipper pull in the middle. So like this. And now I just make sure it's in the center. I know this is my top part, and I fold it where I want it to be. I need a little marker. And I want this fold to be 1 inch from my zipper tape. So that's what I want on both sides. And you can clip that in place, or do like me, just put a mark on it, and you take it to your machine, and then we're gonna stitch the sides. I'm back on the machine. I am putting my needle back to the center position, so it's not to the far right anymore. And I have just lined up the edge of my foot with the edge of my fabric. So it is like a 3/8 seam allowance. That's what it looks like here on my machine. Yes, 3/8. And now I'm just gonna stitch the sides. So I start and then I reverse, and then I just go straight to the end. And I reverse at the end as well. And now I just like open here so that I have space for turning when I need to turn it inside out. And then I just go from the opposite side. I make sure that the fold that I have here is the same on this side. And then I just stitch it close. Oh, another thing I should tell you is go over your zipper a few times. So like I back stitch here, just to reinforce it. I'm gonna do that on this side now because I forgot to do it. Don't do that with metal zippers. And now we're just gonna go and turn it inside out and we will be done. All right, time to trim the zippers down. I shouldn't use this blade, I should use my other blade. And I trim the corners, so like that. That's what I do. I have snips. I'm just gonna snip my threads. This is like such an easy way, and things you can like add to your table for markets if you do markets. Okay. And now we just turn it inside out. You can get your corners. You can use that point turner if needed. But this vinyl is like not too bad for me to turn and use my nails. If it's too hard, I don't want to break my nails, so. There's a thread in there. How did you get in there? Oh, there it is. It's from the top stitching. Okay. So yeah, when I pulled out these pieces of vinyl, I'm like, oh man, I don't want to cut this up. And I was like, why don't I do it the other way? Because I did do some little ones in these. They're like that size. They're like little. I did do a bunch of those. So yeah, 2 vinyl zipper pouches that I can add to my market table, along with the 2 that I made last week. If you didn't see that one, you can go watch that video. It's pretty simple as well. So what size did it finish at? It is like just over 5 inches this way, and it's 7 inches. It's 5 by 7, guys. It's 5 by 7. I love this. I love this. I have like a cow print in this, and I'm going to see what else I have, because I just think this is super neat and super easy. And even if you have like vinyl on the roll, because I have like, let me show you. I have like this print. I feel like if I cut this, this would be like nice as well. Again, pay attention to your direction. If your direction is one directional and it's gonna look weird upside down, then you'll have to cut here and there and then join the seams again. But this is like an all over print, so it doesn't matter. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. This was just a quick tutorial again for you to learn how to do a zipper pouch. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.